Hi everyone, welcome back to Chained Echoes. The group is here at the Kindreld Monastery where we are searching for the origins of the Grand Grimoire. It was quite a challenge to get here. We're being chased by bounty hunters as well as had to attack a bunch of monsters. However, it looks like this guy got in here easily. How'd you get here, Mr. Merchant? When I'm selling stuff in such dangerous places, I usually raise the prices, but because it's you, I'll make an exception. Wow, thank you. Anyway, we finally made it here, so now we need to try to find the library, because, that is where we will get more information about the Grand Grimoire. So I'm not going to do any shopping for right now. We actually don't have a ton of money. Instead, we will move through these rather spooky vines. Head upstairs. What happened here? Like, what caused all this weird overgrowth? Some sort of weird experiments or something? I also don't know if there's anyone alive here besides the merchant and that little mouse up on the window ledge. Hello? Is anybody home? Sounds like we must be near the sea. When we stepped outside there, you could hear the waves. Okay, we're outside, and yep, speak of the devil, here's the sea, so I was right about that. This must be the library. A hurricane must have ravaged here. Will we ever find any information? If it's not on the floor of the ocean, we should be able to find something. The monks knew how to correctly document this treasure of knowledge, and a document of this documentation fell into my hands quite some time ago. That means you know where to look? I have leads, yes, but you can give me a hand nevertheless. What exactly are we looking for? As you see, there are numerous books that have lost their place on the shelves due to earthquakes and weather. Not even the best documentation can help. Please check if some of them contain inventory lists or if they are diaries. Nalkaburs would be interesting. What makes you think he wrote one? The High Prophet of the Church once kept a diary, which is today considered the most important document of their faith. Since then, it has been a sacrament for every monk to keep a diary. Fine. While you check the sorted shelves, we'll examine all the scattered papers. I'll take over this area here. Then I'll search here. This corner doesn't look so dusty. Wait a minute. Please don't tell me that you're all able to read. You're never short on insults, are you? I was just surprised. I'm not sure if it speaks of your character when such statements come over your lips subconsciously. We'll probably never get along with each other. She. Now get to work. %, 93%, 100%. All 4 air stones are working at full power. Engines are at 30% of their capacities. Everyone, get ready for takeoff. Looks like Terran is ready to head to war. Crazy! A ship as massive as an entire castle lifted into the air. A job most well done. Glad that you're happy with our product. Excelsior Industries is known for its quality. Strong woods from Miranda, robust metals from the mountains of Ramunda, and the strongest opus stones Gandabranth can provide. All that makes the Aurora the sturdiest airship Volantis has ever seen. Science is surely making big leaps nowadays. It is for quite some time, my lord. Outside of Volantis, yes. In between all the battles, there was no place and time for progress here. This will change soon. I've heard this ship's maiden voyage is headed directly to the battlefield. I would advise to train your men a bit longer. Do not worry. The ship will see no use in battle today. The Aurora is strong, but it isn't the most powerful weapon in our arsenal. Today's battle will find a quick end. Oh yeah, I've heard the rumors. The Grand Grimoire. Your Highness, word from the other ships. They're all ready as you order. Nice, finally some action. I'll take my leave. The Pegasus's bridge is waiting for my command. See you later, my prince. I'll return to my Daedalus as well. I must say, due to the Grand Grimoire, somehow all the excitement before a battle is lost. But this might be better for my old heart. Alright, so will we search the library for the Grand Grimoire's secrets? Terran army is marching to war. Let's hope we can find some answers soon. Nothing at all. Just garbage. Who reads this stuff? I haven't seen anything useful either. Helion, did you find anything? Helion? Ah, did you say something? The princess asks if you found anything. No, nothing. But we did. It's not much. Even though the monks were dedicated to poverty, they possessed some valuable objects. And such treasures are, of course, kept in a treasure chamber, which is managed by a treasurer who in turn records everything in a treasure list. And this is where you discovered the grimoire? Yes, we knew the approximate year and found an entry about the stone, which they simply called a grimoire of unimaginable size. They do not seem to know of its power. There was also a note in the list. We assumed that the stone was simply given as a gift to the King of Terran. There was an actual reason. It was payment to be able to travel freely on Volandis, to build churches, and to do some research. Research? The church seemed to be looking for the tomb of one of its saints here on Volandis, a certain Lady Reyna. This is where the information stops. I found more within this diary of the treasurer you mentioned. While cleaning the storeroom, he bumped a rainbow-shimmering grimoire from the shelf, which then rolled down the corridor and fell down the stairwell. This triggered a huge explosion, as he writes. He triggered the Grand Grimoire? Here? Apparently this huge explosion wasn't as enormous as we know of. Destroyed only a part of the first floor and front garden. And it couldn't be the grimoire we are searching for, right? But it was a rainbow-shimmering grimoire from the time Nalkaber brought it to Terran. What happened then? The monk was scared. He ran down and found the shards of the grimoire hovering midair. The pieces were put into place by a whirl of ether. It appears the grimoire was sucking in the ether before rebuilding its form. Ether? From where? From some dead birds in the garden. The grimoire was sucking out the ether from the lives it took? That's all there is. The monk kept it secret and didn't want to take blame for the explosion. What does this mean? Enough story time. You're friends with the bounty and the princess. Come with us. Oh no. They caught up. You solved the riddle. By luck, I guess. Drop your weapons and surrender. Do we look like we would surrender? No. Alright, let's finish it. I feel like this old library might not be sturdy enough to support all of us, but alright, it's finally time to fight Sienna's chasers. We've got Nos, Bethesda, Proc, and Galfrey. They're all weak to wind, so that's good to know. We'll get Sienna to put bleed on them, and it's going to be a good 4-on-4 battle here. Pneuma drugs? What did that do? Gave offensive buffs. Okay, we don't love that. Cleanse Ultra Move. Power Armor Salvo. Nice, we actually got a critical on that. It did good damage. Yeah, I need to get rid of Potion Guy. He's their pseudo healer, which I don't love, so. Bethesda, you're my #1 target. Victor gets some healing in. Bethesda is down. It was weird, because I was like, wow, I've hit him a lot, he should be down, and he is, but his character is still standing up. That was the confusing part. So 3 of them are actually down right now. They don't look down, but they are. That's all that really matters, and now we just need to get rid of Proc. There we go. The whole gang's down. They're strong. Why must fate always make everything so difficult for us? Because you have earned it no differently. I have had enough. Uh-oh. Now the army's caught up to us. General Augustin, you had your chance to collect the bounty. Now we take over. Wait, we didn't do all the dirty work for nothing. Without us, you would still be biting your tusks at that door. You're surrounded. Throw down your weapons. General Augustin, do you realize who you are talking to? Remember your rank. I speak to you not as a general, but in the name of your brother, the prince. This group is to be neutralized, and your return must be arranged immediately, princess. I will not return. You cannot force me. If I have no choice, I think I can. Whoa! A black sky armor? So, they finally make their appearance. Who are you? Are you with them? Clack, clack, clack. Can you hear it? Clack, clack, clack. The wheel of fate is starting to turn. What are you talking about? The stream flows, the wheel turns, the grain is drowned. But where is the Lady Miller? Who has seen her? Someone must have pushed the block off the wheel, otherwise it wouldn't be turning, would it? I see one of yours. Archers, all in position. Ah, there's the Miller. Does he mean Lenny? Poor woman, alone in the deep forest, far from the path, far away from the mill, surrounded by bad, oh so bad wolves. Who are you? Who am I, dear Miller? On my command? I am the hunter. Fire! This is our chance. Let's go. They're getting away. Blow this sky armor out of the sky and get me the princess. Now! Alright. We're back in the trench. We need to escape quickly. I don't know for sure who that sky armor is, but I have a feeling he's probably affiliated with the church. Because if you guys remember another flashback we had, the church mentioned that Princess Celestia, aka Lenny, was the person they had been looking for a long time. We don't know much more about that, and now's not really the time to find out more. Because we need to get out of here. We got a lot of people chasing us, unfortunately. A lot of people on our backs. Let's run as fast as we can back through the trench towards the exit. Pop, pop, pop. Come on, everybody. Wrong way. Quick U-turn. There we go. Okay, we're back outside, back into the forest. Back into the spooky swamp. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anybody's hot on our tails. We may have lost them, but now's not the time to slow down and find out, I guess. We'll keep moving. I gotta be honest, I have no idea where we are moving. I suppose the general direction away from our pursuers is as good as one as any. Oh dear, I can't run these distances. I'm more of a sprinter. Oh no! Looks like you've time to catch your breath. Princess, please, do not resist. Useless soldier, your words fall on deaf ears. Guess we didn't outrun them after all. Great, more of them. I've known you since your childhood, Princess, and have always been friendly to you. The prince has ordered me to kill your companions on the spot. Thus, I make you a final offer. Come with me voluntarily, and I will spare their lives for the time being. You will be able to plead for them in front of the prince himself. Do not believe a word he says, Lenny. No sooner are you out of sight, they slit our throats. I'm sorry, Killian. I know General Gaston well. He would keep his promise. What are you trying to say? General, I will go with you if you spare my friends. You've struck a wise bargain. Lenny, what are you doing? Do you think we can't fight our way out? Maybe you can, Glenn. But with every battle we fight, we hurt Terran's soldiers. My countrymen. Please put down your weapons. You will go unharmed, I swear. My brother will follow my plea. Alright, everyone, take them into custody. We'll be joining the prince at the front. The front? Don't worry, we'll be watching the battle from a safe distance on the Aurora. Is that Frederick's wish? What are his reasons for this? I speak in the name of the prince, but I do not know his thoughts. You must ask him yourself. Alright, take me to him. I will make sure that you will go unharmed. Do not worry. At least we know now what the so-called Holy Mother looks like. Celestia! You stand before the prince! Prince? First and foremost, he is my brother, but I'm not even sure of that anymore. As of right now, I see a lump of dirt that has tried to kill my friends. Whoa! Lenny is not holding back. First the slap, now the lump of dirt insult? I guess it was them that taught you this choice of words. What do you think of this expression? You are a big pile of shit. Whoa! He slapped her back! The slapping contest. How dare you? You of all people here have the least right to criticize me like that. Who ran away back then because she wanted to see the world? Who left me behind? I alone had to take over our father's tasks from one day to the next. All the responsibility that we could have shared you put on me. You are selfish and cowardly. You call me selfish and cowardly? I set out to learn something from the world truth, so I wouldn't become the person you are now. Look at you. I know all the stories they tell about you. You execute peasants who can't pay their taxes. You don't let a traitor die alone. You send the whole family to their death. All the while hiding behind your executioners. You have lost all feelings for life and death, Frederick. You are the one who is selfish and cowardly. That is easy for you to say. You say you set out because you didn't want to become like me. When did I have this choice? Answer me one thing, Celestia. If I had been the one to travel the world and you had been the one to sit on the throne, would you have acted differently? This drama is played out. General Guston, I hope you will forget the words that were spoken here. I had invited you, Celestia, to have you at my side at last. I wanted you. Be that as it may. Take her to a cell. Yes, sir. Wait, about my friends. I will hear no more of it. But, enough! Has it come to this? Putting your sister into a jail? Why am I even surprised? I was a prisoner in our castle from the beginning. Then you are used to it. Don't think I will let you leave ever again. Move! Why did you bring us here? On the command of His Majesty, you are sentenced to death. What? That wasn't the deal. Where is Lenny? Where is the princess? We must speak to her. Her princess's wish was turned down by the prince. What is this? Close your eyes. This is our chance. Without any weapons? Whoa! That was epic. No need for them, says Bethraz. Cameron, that was a close call. What is going on, my friend? Well, Gawain wanted to interrogate me. Instead, I took this chance to escape. Come, your items are in the chest over there. But how do we leave? There's no airship here we can take. The Aurora has another hangar in the front. Maybe we'll be able to get a ship there. Wait, everyone! Cameron, didn't you say that it's too difficult to steal the Grand Grimoire from the palace? I probably said that, yes. Then we need to steal it from here. Are you mad? This is our chance. If we don't act now, another disaster will happen. The prince will use the grimoire in this battle. Glenn, you want to steal the Grand Grimoire right now? We should be happy if we manage to get out of here alive. Actually, he's right. This might be our best chance to get to the stone. It is on the Pegasus. A purple sky armor is holding onto it. Their plan is to bring the stone behind the enemy lines and shatter it. Get me a sky armor, and I will find the stone. I'm a good sky armor pilot. I might be even one of the best. It's true. Good. Let's go to the front hangar and grab a sky armor for Glenn and an airship for the rest of us. They're all crazy, but fine. Let's at least make haste. I want to leave this place as fast as possible. What now? The prince will never let Lenny go again. She will be a prisoner for the rest of her life. It's the worst thing you could do to her. So, now you want us to not only steal Terran's greatest weapon, but its princess as well. I beg of you. Oh, please. You're even bowing your head? I agree with Rob. She should be here on the airship. Let's find her. We'll rescue the princess and steal the stone. Fine by me. But let's move our asses. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, a lot has happened. Going to the monastery didn't quite unfold as we hoped it would. We've now been taken prisoner on Terran's new warship. Luckily for us, our little squirrel friend... Is he a squirrel? Chipmunk? Anyway. Cameron has released us. But now we've got two huge tasks. We need to find the princess and the grimoire. I'm gonna call it a day here, folks. The epic music will play us out, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here next time as we continue our journey through Chained Echoes.